Doors locked from face down on the table. You move like you're reading every angle. Hands trace all the places I've been craving. Deep breath, I can feel my heartbeat racing. You lean in slow, touch me just how I like it. I'm leaving the mood, right between control and wildness. Baby, my body's calling, calling your name again. Every inch of me falling, falling into your hands. Don't say a word, just show me how this night ends. Baby, my body's calling, calling you back again. My body's calling. My body's calling. My body's calling. My body's calling. My lip glass exposing a little secret. Your laugh reverberates off the ceiling. Lights fade, projector stays in focus. Bright lit, touch my body, I notice. Pull me close, like you're tired of pretending. Both our bodies know where this brush is headed. Baby, my body's calling, calling your name again. Every
I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am invictus. Nothing crushes me, nothing.
You can hold the outside this time, Mike. Oh, Sabansky binned it. No way, binned. Get on the marbles, mate. Get on the marbles, pal. Oh, no. My throttle stuck. Oh, my God. Throttle stuck. Whoa. No. It's over. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my God. There's no way, bro. I swear to God. This can't be happening to me, bro.
Throw a punch at me, Cryptic. See if I can dodge it. Just my dodging skills, innit? Damn.
Yo, lads, inside. What are we saying, lads? What are we saying? What's going on? What is going on? We are here. We are here. I'm gonna do some. I don't even know what races I'm doing today. Can't even lie. I don't know what races I'm doing. Maybe I need to make a little setup for Qatar. I think you guys have seen me race. I've done Fuji. I've done Silverstone recently. I do Bahrain all the time. I haven't done Qatar in a while. Yo, Leon, Wagwan. I haven't done Qatar in some time, bro. So I'm thinking maybe I might have to do some laps around Qatar. I'm not good at the track. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not good at the track. We're gonna be losing some DR, bro. Did I check my stream name? No, I didn't. didn't. Did I even change the thumb? I don't even know if I changed the thumbnail, bro. Hold on. I didn't. I slapped it together, lad. I can't even lie. Hold on. And said, did I check my stream name? No. Got Google somewhere here. Hold on. Can't see nothing. My camera's in the way. What did I do? Did I just do anything? Did I just put anything as my stream name, bro? I think I did, innit? Oh my god, yeah, I left it. Alright, let's edit that quick. Or people think we're doing another one. We'll edit that real quick. What are you saying? LMU grinding. I think we'll do that as a name, right? I'm gonna try and do. I'm trying to get that gold SR or gold DR. There you go. Title Dunzo. Boom. Tell me if it's changed or tell me when it's changed. Has it changed for you? I don't know. You guys might have to refresh the stream. Might have to refresh the stream, lads. Hopefully it's done anyway. Wigging it is not, bro. I'm telling you, listen. I was tired. I had to get myself one of these, bro. I haven't had one of these in years. But I literally had to get one of these, bro. I can't tell you the last time I had one of these, bro. Actually, that's a lie. I had one a couple weeks back. But before that, I haven't had one in years. Since I was like 20s, bro. My 20s. £1.59. Not even 59p. £1.59. It's teeth. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Qatar, I think. I need to make a setup first of all. I haven't done Qatar in ages. I'm not good at guitar. I can't even lie. I'm not good at guitar. So we might struggle. But we'll see. What car should I pick? Let's have a look at the leaderboards, bro. Yo, Jerry McCormack's. Bro, hey. McCormack must have been upset when I tried to put him as insane and not on the alien list, bro. My man said, hold this 4/10 on the field. You must have forgot who I am. McCormack was like, you forgot who I was, brother. I see it. Yeah, that's because Jade doesn't really drive the GT3s, and like on GT3 pace, he's not as fast as the people that was on the list. I didn't want to put my man at the bottom, so it's better just to leave him off the list, bro. I didn't do no Interlagos last week. I'm all Interlagos out. I've been grinding that track. I'm gonna do another list though, but I'm gonna do it probably for hypers because a lot of the other elite guys, they drive the hypers. So I'll probably do another one, maybe a week or in 2 weeks or something. A 53.9 is actually crazy, you know? I'm actually deep in how fast he's actually gone. 53.9 is stupid. How's he getting 53.9s, bro? That's insane. I've not even done this track for a while and I know that time's crazy. The last time I was here, I was fighting heaven and earth just to do a 55, bro. You know what I mean? He's out here doing 53s. The hell? I'm gonna need to make a setup, innit? First get to P5. Boy. Yo, I don't even think we're getting to Porco. I can't even lie. I was having a fight of my life back in the day trying to do a 55. What car? What car are we even going with, bro? What car am I gonna try and set up to try and do bits around this track? It's a 20-minute race, so I don't think tire wear is as much as of an issue. I haven't driven a Porsche in a little while, but I know I'll need a whole totally new setup for the Porsche because the car's changed since I've driven it last. What shall I drive, man? What do I drive, buddy? I need something that can actually brake. Did they ever have a championship where they ever joined together? There's the Tatum Restec, which I do the watch along for every 2 weeks on Monday. That's one that's got a lot of fast guys in. So if you watch me next Monday, you will see the Tatum Restec Championship. Also, there's VMS, which is on every 2 weeks on the Sunday, which is on Virtual Motorsport Series YouTube channel. That's another one where you got a lot of fast guys in. So those are the main ones, but as of yet, there's not a proper big esports event where everybody's signed up. When there is, I think it's called VEC, the Virtual Endurance Championship. When that comes around, that's going to be like all the top esports teams. Then that will have everyone in there. Hopefully see my chat. I mean, this week they've got Sebring 4 hour. So I think a lot of teams will sign up for that. If you watch out for on Friday, they normally do the 2 p.m. race. So on Friday at 2 p.m, I'm sure if you go on Twitch or whatever, you'll see a lot of people streaming that. And again on Saturday, the 2 p.m. race, the Sebring endurance race. There should be a lot of fast guys doing that. So that's the only really way we can see at the moment. But you're right, there isn't any major esports event that has everybody in there at the moment. What do we drive? We drive the BM. I don't even know if I even want to drive this car. You said AMG. Oh, you said Porsche. Oh shit. Hold on. AMG. I don't think I got any setups for the AMG. I have to make one. Alright, we'll try a few cars, man. We'll wing it today. Anybody in a BM. There's one guy. Oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Alright, hear me out. Wait, what track did I have a decent BM setup at? The Paul Ricard. Alright, load that, wing it. Like that, lads. How's the Ford? The Ford's good, but it needs a bit of setup work, man. Oh, it's at night as well. Okay, I got way too much fuel. Too much fuel.
Log building finished.
This race, 20 minutes. It should be around about. How long's a lap? 158. Yeah, it's 11 laps.
Logging enabled.
Yeah, the practice servers wind me up. They wind everybody up. They never even used to be like this, bro. You know, you used to be able to get on and the servers would be like 2 hours, 30 minutes. I haven't driven the long version in a while. I'm gonna be so slow here. I also need to turn down my force feedback. Okay, understeer. Dang. Three-minute session is diabolical, bro. 3 minutes left at least. I wonder if I need more downforce. Rear end is feeling a little bit light, to be fair. Okay, we're all over the place. We're gonna be absolutely winging it. Do you know what? It's not once you get in the flow. I think the hardest track is probably that Bahrain endurance layout. That track's a joke. This track is hard as in like every corner looks the same. Oh my God. I definitely need a bit more rear stability, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I need more wing. Bro, it is trying to kill me everywhere. It's trying to absolutely throw me off the road. Alright, session's about to end anyway. Yeah, I need to turn my force feedback down. It's
finished.
a bit too high, I think. We'll go in another practice session. We're definitely not ready to take on the world, lads. We're not ready. Not ready at all. There's my little force feedback app. What was I using again? Dang. Right, we'll wait for the next session to open. We definitely need more wing. I might just go max wing. Because I feel like there's no benefit really for me running lower wing. The straight's really not that long. I might turn up the haptic motors on the brake pedal. I feel like I need that to be a little bit more forceful, you know? Yeah, I got the strength turned down a little bit. Turn that strength up. Give me some feeling. Boom. Yo, GMD, how you doing, bro? Alright, practice. Right. Get me in there like swimwear. Eventually, I do want to do some hypercar stuff, you know. I do, but you know what it is? It's setting up the cars puts me off, bro. I'm seeing third damper, third spring, and I'm just like, brother, listen. We don't need 3, 2's enough. Alright, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna slap on this pull record setup again. Bang. Max out the wing. Put the fuel down to like 11 laps or so. I think the race will be 11 laps. Yeah, LMP2, bro. Listen, when the game first came out, as I said, bro, to me, the LMP2s felt better then. And then they had an update and I weren't really feeling it too tough. You know? It changed the way how I felt about the LMP2s. But at the beginning, they were my favorite car.
Locking enabled.
Oh, yeah, my fuel ratio is giving early retirement.
Log building finished.
My fuel ratio is trying to make my life tough. Run a 0.84. That should be good.
Locking enabled.
We still gotta sort the rim out. Cause oh shit, my boy Mike, he's been busy, bro. So, and when it gets there, listen, the direct comparison is gonna be in the works, bro. I'm gonna get cooked around here, innit? That's what's gonna happen today. Oh my god. I don't think this guy's done this track too much. I don't know why he's weaving at that. I think I might have too much rear ride height, maybe. Or maybe the Packers too high on the rear. The problem is, right, on this game, alright bro, catch you in a bit, man. The problem is this game is like, you need rotation. But then you have to survive the rotation, you know? How's everyone going so slow? Car feels edgy. on power. Maybe it's just cold tires. Might just be the tires being cold. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh, I overshot that. This needs to be a track I practice more, man. Okay, missed turning point. Gotta get used to using all the track around here. God. Right, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. But look, I need more, my brake bias more to the rear. Oh my god. Why? I failed. Right, this better be off decent. Nope. Rubbish. Rubbish. That was awful. Thank you very much. Understeer is insane. Not doing very well, lads. Can't get on the throttle early. Can't do anything. That was awful. This is not going to be a good time, lads. 57.9 is slacking, though. I'm not even close to a 55 right now. We need to fix the car. Car's not in a great place. Oh, that's not great. Right, can we put a lap together now? It's hard to relearn the limits, man. Maybe bend it. Please. That wasn't a great end to the lap. 56.5. All right. We're still a second and a half off from just being fifth. Sad. That is sadder than sad, bro.
Log building finished.
I know it's sad, bro. Fuck. Right. No, hell no. Alright, we can fix this, bro. We can fix this. Alright. We can fix this. Watch. Now I know why you're so twitchy. I see it. Say less. Alright, I'm signing up. We're gonna fix it real quick. I'm probably gonna get smoked, but whatever.
Your body speaking my language. Can't control where my hand is. I slide right between your legs.
How long we got? We got 5 minutes, bro.
You know you can have it. Dripping on a mattress. You ain't gotta ask it. Me and your sandwich, yeah. Say my name, then grab
We are literally gonna freestyle the setup, bro. I said fix it by, it's not gonna make a difference what car I'm jumping. I've got no setup, bro. No matter what car I'm in, brother, there's no setup. But last time I was doing this track, I think I was using a McLaren, bro. That's how long ago it was. Ages ago. Anyway, Poochie, what are you saying about the football, brother? What are you telling me about the footy? Oh no, it's looking it's looking like it's our year, brother. I don't know. Don't want to say too much in that. Don't want to jinx nothing, but all I'm saying, bro, is that the hate that Arsenal are getting is crazy when you consider you got teams out here like Chelsea being caught cheating, bro. You know what I mean? These men are out here acquiring players, paying hush money and that. They hate us, but you got teams that will literally out here cheating, fam. And no one's got nothing to say. Huh? It's cool. I'm telling you, this Premier League win will be the sweetest, fam, just because of how much we've exposed, how much people dislike us, bro. So I'm gonna go set up. Let me rock with this one, and then you send it to me and see if it makes a difference in the next one. Or if I'm just driving terribly. Someone did mention in the last in the driver ranking video, I need to do a setup shop ranking video, bro. I told them, man, listen, I'm gonna need several setups from all of you, you know, just so I can test for myself. You know what's funny, bro? You see with Arsenal, yeah, how are people so upset about the way a team you don't even support plays, guys? I've never seen that before. I've never been upset about the way Tottenham play. You know what I mean? I'm not upset about the way Man United play, because I don't care. That's not my team. These men are funny. Just say you don't like Arsenal, innit? Cut it out. Cut it out. We get it.
I'm trying to figure every day this week. Little sugar in there for me.
They hate us, but it's cool.
I done ready put the blame on me. Every drop from your head to feet.
It's cool, brother. In Discord, appreciate you, bro. Let me hit the download link. Just in case I gotta slap it on.
Cool.
Just in case I gotta slap it on for quali and that. Like if I do quali and it's terrible after quali, we might have to get busy. Like the look at this. We like the look at this. Oh shit, hold on, let me copy this. Boom. Yo, we're absolutely winging this race, bro. Yo, I haven't winged it like this in a little while, you know? Did I see the LMU Creator Series? What with them, man? That's from like F1 and that. I seen a couple man that I know used to do I seen a couple man that used to do the F1 Creator Series playing LMU. I don't know if that's the same lot. I have no idea, bro. Yeah, them man, they probably don't spend enough time on LMU to really understand. Cause I'm seeing these man picking McLaren and having on pure traction, and I'm just like, yeah, bro. These man ain't got an idea, bro. Got a clue, mate. Hey yo, Mr. Bex. This one's exclusive, you know. But look, at least the game's like broadening to other people's vision, because that never really happened with ACC that much, you know. In terms of like the upper echelon of YouTubers getting onto ACC and driving it on a regular. So it's a good thing for LMU, to be honest. Yeah, it's good, man. And like for them, I think with ACC, there was nothing really for them, you know, because if you're used to driving F1 cars all the time, it's just not gonna. It's never gonna be the same because it's always gonna feel slow. It's always gonna feel understeery and whatnot, you know. Alright, look. Actually, I could keep the Packers on the front. Go down on the front ride height. Little piece. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. Oh shit, how much fuel do I need? Right, let's work out this. Let's work out the fuel. Yeah, 5 laps gotta be that.
Logging enabled.
I said the GOAT, you know. I'm not around there, brother. Trust me. I am definitely bin juice around here. I don't know why I'm looking back in quali. Warm up these tires. I should have closed the brake ducts. Yeah, warm up them tires lively. Oh my god. Yep, we're definitely warm. See my car over the curbs now? Lethal. What? Oh my god. I destroyed the bumper from bouncing over the curb. Dang. This is gonna be interesting then. At least we got some temperature, at the very least. It feels easier to get on the power. Man said I'm goated. Man has not seen me around Qatar still. Because I barely remember where I'm going these days. The understeer. Yeah, that was not trying to get on the power early. It was not having it. Bollocks. Hey, this was terrible. God. Understeer. I've got tons of understeer. Actually, tons of understeer. I don't know if the gamble worked in that. 2.4 off. We're getting slammed. That was not good. I think we're losing a lot in the last sector, man. Yeah, this is it's too safe. Yeah, it's too safe. Yeah, it's way too safe. 4th, 5th. Dang. 5th. 1.2. Damn. Yeah, that setup was way too safe. Last sector, no rotation
Block
whatsoever.
building finished.
We gotta fix it. We gotta fix it real quick. Boom. Gotta put this back. Gonna make it sketchy, but damn.
Drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right. Are we risking it, lads? I don't know. Alright, look, we're fried anyway. Might as well. I think it's gonna be... Lads, we're cooked. I think we're cooked, man. I did tires, innit? I think I did tires. We're cooked. We're actually cooked, bro.
Logging enabled.
We're cooked. Sip the juice. Just accept defeat, bro.
Formation lab has started.
I ran skinny on the fuel ratio as well, you know. I only got 0.2. Point 2 on the fuel, you know. What was I thinking?
Green flag, green flag.
Oh shit. Oh, we survived. Damn. Chances are our tires will go off quickly as well. Wow. Guy tried to over-rotate on me already. Yeah, look at the understeer I'm getting through here, bro. Losing loads. Guys, come back. These guys in front flying. $57.0. Dang. Getting smoked. We need these guys in front to fight. Oh my God. Blue flags already. Gotta be careful through there, man. Yo, Mercers, how you doing, bro? Hey, yo. Not ideal. Wonder if the Ferrari's struggling, bro. Looks like he might be struggling. This is one of those tracks where you have to make your car oversteering. It's the only way to be fast, bro, for sure. But you just gotta hang on to it. Not a bad lap. Well, I thought it wasn't a bad lap, but my man's 9/10 quicker. GG's, bro. I haven't got a lot of rotation in the slow stuff. Like all my time lost to the Ferrari is in this last sector. I've always got the tunes, brother. Always. I've got no front ends in some of these tight corners, man. I can't get close to the guy. Allow it, please. Yeah, I got a rig, bro. Just need to get the rim from a direct drive wheel and we are set, lad. Oh my God. I just need to drive better. I'm getting caught by the Lexus and the Ford. Getting gapped by the Ferrari. This is what always happens with the Lexus. It gets quicker and quicker as the race goes on. Yeah, we're getting cooked. I think if I had more time with a good setup, I would have been ahead of the Ferrari, I think. Yeah, because at the end of the circuit, the last sector, rubbish. Oh, the leader's got a drive-through. Is that what we're doing? And they're doing up DTs. That was awful. We're struggling to get it slowed down right now. All right, last lap coming up. We're consistent, just consistently slow. There's literally no more turning in the tight corners, bro. Look at that, front end, dead. Oh, we scammed the podium, lads. We scammed the podium.
Log building
Hey,
finished.
I'll take it, lads. I'll take it. Literally. I will take those all day long. Yeah, I'll do this one again. Absolutely scammed the podium, lads. Can you believe it? Leon actually sent me some setups, bro. So I guess I'll try one. Oi, hold on though. Hold on though, lads. That was a little top 3. Still, that was a little top 3. You know what happens when we get a little podium, lads? We hit one of these. I'm saying, lads, come on. Come on. That went way better than I expected. I was not expecting to see no podium. I was expecting to be like struggle busting for a top 10. You know, like that. But still, there's still time for it to be worse. Can't lie. Okay, we register in the Beamer again. This time, let's change up the livery. We don't even have time to try out none of these setups. We don't have time to try out none of these setups. That will. Right. I actually feel like I need to my force feedback was still kind of high. Cannot remember what force feedback setting I was running for the Beamer. I got a lot of presets, bro. Right, let's see, bro. Bro. Do you know how crazy a 53 is, bro? He's almost 3 seconds faster than me. 3 seconds. Is he okay? Right. That put me in 44th. What? I'm the highest BMW. Say, swear. I'm getting absolutely cooked in the first sector. I don't want to look at the last sector. 37.5. A second. Last sector. A second, bro. Wait, this guy's faster than me in the first. Let's wing. Let's wing. Actually, I could definitely go less wing and put the ride hat down a little bit. All right, we need to beat that 56.2. That's our aim. We need to be faster than 56.2, bro. Let's set our sights on a 55.9. What is top 20? The 55.6. That's pushing it. That's pushing it. Top 25. 55.8. That's our sights, bro. That's 4 tenths. 4 tenths. Looking for. I said light work. The BMW was rough though, bro. Like my hands are generally hurting. It's BS, don't get trapped. I'm not trapped, bro. I'm good. All you gotta do is just not get took out. Man said stop sandbagging. I wish. I wish I was sandbagging, brother. My hands are already hurting. This track's doing the most. This is only +1 DR, you know. So I can afford to have a bad time. I can afford to have a bad race. Wait, what? What's this brother saying? Returning from my ban. Great. He's in a BMW as well. Alright, let me hide these setups because obviously they're go setups and that. Let me have a little look. They're working with. These is recent, bro. They got 2 quali ones. Okay, these man are they're doing it like that. Yeesh, okay. Okay. Right. I see. No, I see. Let me have a little look. Oh, snap. Yo. I know this is going to be straight death. Because the rotation is going to be insanity. Let me see what the other one say. Okay, this looks like the safer one. This one's got to be the safer one, and even this looks a bit mad. I don't even know which one to take, bro. Okay, holy. You can't see nothing, mate. You can't see nothing. I can see what you see. You can't see nothing. Use the race setup with the highest number. Oh, quali's, bro, what am I doing? Quali's all started and I'm dilly-dallying, bro. Alright. We're late for quali, Brad. We're like a minute late for quali. I think this means we're not getting in that extra lap. So we're probably already cooked. We've just lost 1 minute, almost 2 minutes of quali time. We're cooked. I have to warm up these tires a lot. What the? Wait, what? Okay, I wasn't familiar with your game. As long as it's stable for the last sector, I'll probably hang on to it. Definitely feels like it has the natural rotation, to be fair. All right, this is the important bit. Okay. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay. What's the brake bias on? I feel like I need more slip. It's definitely got rotation, which is good. I am nervous though. And we're not going to get the extra lap in either. Bollocks. Right. This is probably going to be a failure because we don't have enough laps. Oh my God. Alright, it's better now the tyres are warmed up. Alright, we're gonna get beaten, we know that, because they've got the extra lap, but hopefully we can be in the front 3 rows, bro. Hopefully. That was slower than we went in the race, so...
Log building finished.
Probably gonna be a nightmare. Yep, slapped. That's one slapped us already. Man said until you get 100k you're healed. That's wild. Bro, I can't believe these men haven't beaten that time, bro. Yeah, this guy should. I think I need to make a one change though. One change. I feel like the slip. Actually, let me try this, bro. Let me try this. Right. Right, I think we're good, you know. I think we're good. Right. Put new tires on the thing. I did.
Logging enabled.
Well, we qualified third, and that's way better than I thought.
Formation lab has started.
The only thing, it was sketchy on cold tires, right? You're grinding to prototypes. This guy's livery, oi, artistic in that.
Green flag, green flag.
My starts are illegal, bro, I swear. Just like that. You gotta be prepared to catch the car through there, man. Oh God. Okay. I'll go with the 557, bro. Definitely got a lot of oversteer on exit there. Oh my god. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oi, save. That was coming off the curb, that was. That was a save, lads. Just came off the curb at the wrong time. The natural rotation of the Porsche is just killing me. Still a bit nervous through there, right? It's still nervous on power. He's off. This setup definitely struggles over the curbs a bit more. Doesn't really have a lot of curb compliance. This guy's pushing hard. He doesn't even need to. He's quicker. Gear down a bit too late. That was almost the death of us right there. It's all right though, the reactions were quick. God. Yeah, I cannot push it in that corner at all. Right about now, we're having to use the brake and throttle at the same time to save us a lot of the time from binning it. That was terrible again. I haven't done one good last sector yet, bro. My last sector's been absolute bin juice. Of course I bottled it. Oh, we had a slide this time. Unfortunate, invalidated at that. Is he running out of tires? Looks like it. Oh shit. What was that? It's just a little bit snappy coming off the curbs, bro. If I could eradicate that, it'd be perfect. The Porsche is so fast through there, man. Jesus. Thank you very much, lad. Appreciate you. Now I'm starting to struggle with understeer. All right, last lap. Yeah, I should have done a 55, man. I probably could have got a 55 on that last lap, to be honest. GG's, brother.
Log building finished.
All right, let's save whatever that was. What did I do? I did a 557. Let's what do we do? 56-0. That can work. That can work. Yeah, the back marker got in my way, but I should have got it earlier, so. It is what it is, man. That was a sweaty one. Right, I need a bit of a break after that one. I could have definitely could have hit a 55-8 in that race. All right, let me look at the old leaderboards. Tobias Sievert, he would have been fast, you know. I kind of know why. I think the Aston will be fast. It's because the Aston's fast down the straight, so you're gonna get a lot of time in that first sector. We're up to 34th. I closed the gap a little bit in the first sector, but still it's half a second, man. I don't think I really improved the middle. Rapid for no reason. I wonder if these men are running full wing. There's a couple of different ways to attack the setup, right? I think this guy must have damage because he was way faster than what he was showing in that race. He's doing 55.3s. In that race, he was half a second off. But we're lacking a little bit in the first sector. I think we could have went faster than this in the first sector, but we didn't complete the lap, right? Because we were pretty much up in the first sector like all the time. So I feel like we can do that. The last sector is the problem. It's balancing the oversteer with safety. In fact, that setup is, it's got the right amount of oversteer, but it can get a little bit on the edge. But that's probably the beauty of this circuit, bro. You kind of have to have the car on the edge for it to be fast. I mean, you have to have the car on the edge. Look, my last sector is just abysmal. 37.3. 9/10 of Adara. His middle sector's insane though. 47.8. Damn. Bang. Try to quality sell. I'm gonna go into practice. I need to give my hands a rest. I'll wait for it to start because practice will close. There's a couple things we can try in sector 1. I still feel like I'm not nailing the right line, you know? And even though obviously I put on more TC, slip and stuff to help the balance, but it's probably slowing me down a little bit. So I might try and rebalance things a little bit in the setup myself, change one or two things, it's the curb compliance weren't there, bro. Yeah, my Apex is a bit all over the place. It's one of those things where when you don't do a track for a long time, I'm just off it a little bit. You know? I feel like I'm not nailing it. You know when you can tell that you're not nailing it properly? That's how I feel. This track for me is like Sebring. I do it once in a blue moon. Alright, we'll wait for practice still. In the meantime, what's the time? 9:30. I can't, my camera's right in the way. Let's have a look at the football scores, shall we? Right. Tottenham are winning. That's not what I want to see. I want to see Tottenham in pure despair, bro. Liverpool absolutely smashing Galatasaray. Probably to be expected, can't lie. Oh, Barcelona gave Newcastle the beats. Damn. 7-2. Pack it up, brother. Pack it up. Absolutely pack it up. Alright. Bayern Munich 4-0 up, bro. They're winning 10-1 on aggregate. Damn. 10-1 on aggregate is actually diabolical, bro. Can't lie. So while we're waiting, guys, what are we saying about Formula One this season, bro? I'll register for the next race. Do we change livery again? Slap on a different livery? Why not? Yeah, bro, I feel the same way. I actually like the cars, bro. I like the cars, but the engines and like, yeah, it's in terms of the whole racing, people getting excited by flipping cars being side by side and shit. I think it's bollocks, bro. Bro, when I saw them, I saw like, what was I watching? I think I was watching the race. These men said that sometimes the drivers will make a mistake, and because they made a mistake and they got off the throttle, they get more boost, and then the lap ends up being faster. I'm like, what? How are you getting rewarded for mistakes, bro? You know what I mean? How are you getting rewarded for a mistake? No one's at the limit. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, come on, man. This is not proper racing, bro. Like, I think the people that are arguing that it's good are people that are just happy that their drivers are doing well or whatever. But it's not proper racing, bro. What are you doing there? Imagine Ferrari with more power. Bro, listen. Ferrari are never going to outdevelop Mercedes, bro. Everyone knows this. And the stupid thing about this whole thing is that, like, Mercedes, they've got a reason to only win by a small margin. If Mercedes start destroying it, then that, what's it called, that auto thing comes into play, and the other teams can catch up. So as long as Mercedes just win by a bit, there's no catch up for the rest of the teams. You can The reason how you can tell Mercedes have got a lot more in the locker is because they're not even stressing their tires at all, bro. We're not gonna see the real Mercedes until George Russell and Kimi Antonelli are fighting for a win against each other. That's when you're gonna see the true performance, bro. Right now, when all they got to do is just beat Ferrari, these men are cruising, bro. Literally cruising. The moment these men have to actually turn it up to race each other, you're gonna see the true extent of what they got, bro. Yeah, bro. AI deployment is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And not only, like, if you look at that whole thing with the AI, when they're in a battle, the AI starts deploying the energy in different places. So they start losing even more time because it's getting deployed in areas of the track that are not, like, optimal for lap time. It's like, what? What are we doing here? Yeah, bro, I know the screen. I'm changing the setup, bro. Like, I know for a fact Mercedes got more in the tank. It was exactly the same as back in the day, 2014. They had well more in the tank, bro. Everyone knows this, you know? When it comes, like, if you look at Mercedes, right, as a competitor in F1, whenever the regs are dominated by engine, Mercedes always are a step ahead, always. Like, everyone knows this. Whenever the regs are to do with aero, Mercedes are average. But if it's an engine formula, Mercedes will always destroy it, bro. Yeah, bro, I mean, it'll be good for F1 if they get rid of this 50-50 thing, because drivers not on the limit is ridiculous, bro. Bro, Lewis shouldn't have left. He shouldn't have left Mercedes, bro. I'll be honest. He shouldn't have left. Like, you know, there's engine regs coming up and you leave Mercedes? Yeah, bro, he should never have left. Because with Ferrari, you genuinely don't know what you're going to get. You don't know whether they're going to be good. You don't know whether they're going to be rubbish. You know? Ferrari could be good this season, and next season they just go back to being rubbish, bro. This is what happens. This is the pain you have to live with when you're Team Ferrari. But they've done this for years, man. Apart from the Schumacher era, Ferrari has just always been like an up and down team, bro. I feel like Mercedes, they have a plan. They know what they're good at, and when it's engine formula, you know Mercedes are going to be a problem. But how long before McLaren figure out the right software that Mercedes are using? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, AI deployment is like, my thing is, my problem with F1 at the moment is, apart from drivers being able to save tires, what exactly can the driver do to make the difference, bro? Because no driver can push flat out because it ruins the deployment and you end up going slower. So what can the driver do to make the difference? Nothing. And this is why, to me, F1 is just not the same, bro. You know, if the driver can't make the difference, then what's the point? Like, what's actually the point? Half of the overtakes are just the slower guy re-overtaking the faster guy. And then people are getting excited about it because it's an overtake. You know what I mean? Like, the whole point of the reason why overtakes were so good in the past is because it's not easy to do. You know, to run someone down, to catch them and pass them, that was the whole excitement. Now, you run someone down, you catch them, you pass them, they pass you back. You pass them, they pass you back. Like, bro, that makes the whole original overtake unimportant now. You know? I don't, like, I get wanting to drive for Ferrari, but I feel like he should have went earlier in his career, man. Like, to me, Ferrari side by side stuff, for me as a neutral, I can see why people feel like it was good, alright? But when I look at it from a driving aspect, when you think about it, 90% of the Ferrari battle was only possible because of the clipping, bro. Like, they're overtaking in places where 90% of the time you would never even get there, because if you were pushing at your hardest, there's no way the guy behind would be able to get side by side. So that's why I feel like, yeah, it's cool, but man are taking the corners 30 kph slower, so of course it's easy to go side by side, bro. It's not on the limit, you know. If this was any other sport like MotoGP and these men were cruising around corners going side by side, we wouldn't even find it exciting, bro. We'd be like, what's this? Bro, I'm not surprised. Like, think about Mercedes. Think about the Mercedes the top brass at Mercedes. Like, Toto, listen, brother, you man are getting pumped by McLaren with the same engine. You need to sort this out, lad. It don't look good. Like, we're getting slammed by McLaren, you know. But do I actually feel like they've given McLaren worse engine? No, I feel like they're just not telling them how to use the software, and they don't have to. If you go back to 2014, bro, Mercedes was still 2 seconds of that faster, like, on full push, than all the other Mercedes cars, bro. It was the same in 2014. People were just not clocking that. Like I said, go back to Bahrain 2014, bro. What was it? 11 laps to go. Safety car. Hamilton versus Rosberg. Duel in the desert. But at the end of 11 laps, they were 22 seconds ahead. They were battling, bro. And they still finished. That's 2 seconds a lap. You know? It was the same back then. They were just very good at hiding it. But it's no different now, bro. If they wanted to, they could destroy it. That's what I think. That's why in the race, they don't care when they get past at the start, because they know they're going to get the position back. That's the thing. They don't care. Even Ferrari know that Mercedes eventually are going to get through. All that happens is, because of the whole boost thing, Ferrari are able to boost back a few times in that, but as soon as the tyre wear kicks in, over. But like I said, the main reason why Mercedes are not having the tyre wear that Ferrari are having is because them man are not pushing. Ferrari and Hamilton and Leclerc, they're pushing to keep up with Mercedes. Mercedes are cruising, bro. No car in F1 on those Pirelli tyres can absolutely hammer it all out and not destroy the tyres. The only way you can not destroy the tyres is if you're not at the maximum of the car and you can just cruise. No? And it's what I expected, to be honest. I knew this was going to happen. I knew Mercedes were going to be well down the road. And I think the only thing that's saving F1 right now is that Ferrari get good starts. So for the first, like, 10 laps, there's a bit of excitement there. But once it all settles down, it's kind of just boring. And then you got the whole boost mode. Boost mode. If you're within a second, you get more power for the whole lap. Like, what are we doing? That's why, like, if you look at the Ferrari battle, at the beginning, when Leclerc was behind Hamilton, Leclerc looked like he was faster. But that's only because he had the boost mode. You know what I mean? Like, boost mode. And then Leclerc gets in front of Hamilton. And then as soon as he gets in front of Hamilton, Hamilton looks faster. He's got the boost mode. So pretty much all you have to do now, especially if you're racing your teammate, is sit behind, get the boost mode, save your tires, and then towards the end of the race, whoever's got the best tire wear is probably going to be the one that comes out on top. But no one's on the limit. So it's like, bro, what are we even watching, bro? We're not even seeing. No one has to be at their best. Like, that's why I'm feeling like, bro, this is the first time where I'm watching F1, bro, and I'm scrolling on my phone, I'm doing everything apart from, like, fully concentrate on the race, bro. I always say, like, if you look at, for instance, like, Liam Lawson. Liam Lawson's got destroyed by every teammate so far, right? Look how well Liam Lawson's doing. Simply because, in my opinion, you don't have to be on the limit. Because he doesn't have to be on the limit, he can cruise, look after tires. You know what I mean? It takes less effort, less skill to, you know, get the best out of the car, bro. Yeah, boy. I would like to see what happens with the McLaren and that. Because McLaren probably have a better aero department than Mercedes. You know? But Mercedes can give McLaren they can give McLaren the software without telling them exactly how to use it. WEC did it better. Bro, I don't watch Formula E because I find it not interesting at all to me. Like, there's nothing about Formula E that I like, bro. I think it's rubbish. I don't like the tracks, I don't like the cars, I don't like the sound. It's dead. I cannot think of another motorsport where it's beneficial not to be at the limit, at least of the tires, bro. I can't think of no motorsport where you're trying, you're actively trying not to be at the limit. That don't make no sense. Bro, right now I feel like a driver who is not as good could get into an F1 car and be decent, because I don't feel like it's as challenging in terms of being at the limit for a full Grand Prix distance, innit? Man said 10. What about 10, brother? Because look, the way I see it is, remember, especially like after Schumacher, I was a hardcore Ferrari fan, innit? So I didn't like McLaren. So for me in 2007, there's no shot McLaren should have had no championship, bro. You don't get to cheat, have documents, and still fight for championships. That's crazy. That's what I think. Like, they locked off Lewis Hamilton's car on purpose because they know Ferrari would have challenged that result, bro. If Hamilton had won the title, or Alonso in 2007, Ferrari would have took that straight to court, bro. You can't have your team can't cheat, have documents of the team that you're fighting, and then they allow you to win the championship. That's crazy, bro. All right, let me save this. My opinion, the title that Hamilton should have won is 2021. That's the one that FIA took away from him. See, this is where I have a disagreement, bro. This is where I have a disagreement, because 2021, let's be honest, Hamilton in the last race got robbed. Yeah, I'm not going to say that didn't happen, but I feel like on a pure performance base in 2021, I felt like Lewis Hamilton made more mistakes, bro. Like, and McCormack's doing it. I'm finna get smoked. Maybe we can get second or third, fam. But in 2021, like, in my opinion, that wasn't Hamilton's best form, you know. 2021 was not Hamilton's best form, bro. You know, in my opinion, that was not his best form, because, like, realistically, he made quite a few mistakes that season. To me, like, in 2018, he was better in 2018, bro. 2021, I feel like performance on the track, I feel like Max was better than him. You know what I mean? He crashed that Imola. Like, he had the best car at Turkey, didn't do nothing at Turkey. 4-star at Monza when their car was quicker. There was a lot of races where, you know what I mean? Like, he should have done a lot better when you consider where his teammate was as well. You know what I mean? Like, Monaco qualified like 7th or 8th. Bottas is on the front row. So, like, I feel like, you know, when I look back at the whole season, I was like, rah. Did he die? He's not dead. I swear he's not dead. I swear he's not dead. I think what it is, like, because of 2021, a lot of people hate Max, so I don't feel like he's ever really gonna get the appreciation of how good he is or whatever. But I don't know, man. I think you can debate it all day, but that guy is a freak, bro. In my opinion. I mean, jumps into F1. He was good at Toro Rosso. First race for Red Bull, wins. He was winning races when the car was not even the second best. You know what I mean? He's been winning races since 2016 in cars that were nowhere near as fast as the Mercedes or the Ferrari even. No, he's been doing it for time. Jumps in a GT3, rapid. Yeah. This is what I was saying. Like, Hamilton was leaving the door open, the inside. Like, bro, you gotta shut that door. Hamilton was more aggressive with Rosberg, bro, and Rosberg weren't even about that life. Like, Hamilton was way more aggressive with Rosberg, bro. You know. But as I said, I don't believe Hamilton was at his best in 2021. He wasn't at his best, in my opinion, bro. Too many mistakes. I feel like in 2018, I cannot really think of like mistakes that Hamilton made, bro. No mistakes where you can feel like, yo, like he underperformed, you know? Whereas in 2021, there was a few races where I thought like he didn't really perform that well, you know? And like, I felt like until the Mercedes was clearly faster by the end, that's when he performed. But when it was like neck and neck, I felt like he wasn't performing at his best, in my opinion. Bro, it's not his fault. It's not Max's fault. But like, I get people are never gonna like the guy. That's just it. But the thing is, bro, I remember when I was younger, right? I started watching F1 in 1994, yeah? And in 1994, after Senna died and then Damon Hill was fighting Schumacher for the championship, bro, I remember the media made Schumacher like a villain. So I used to hate Schumacher, bro. When I'm telling you, I hated Schumacher, bro. I used to support Damon Hill. I hated Schumacher. And then I went on holiday to Mallorca, and there was a German bar right next to our hotel, and it was just full of Schumacher fans, bro. And it opened my eyes. I didn't even realize Schumacher had fans like that. Like, I had no clue. I thought that everyone hated Schumacher. That's the way how I saw things because of like the media, the whole England versus Germany thing. And then I went downstairs to the bar. I watched the German Grand Prix in the German bar with all the Schumacher fans and that. And then by 1995, bro, I had to give it up. I was like, bro, man's just better. He's just better, bro. I'm not even testing the setup. I'm just winging it. I do think Silverstone was a genuine accident. I feel like Monza was Max being ignorant. You know? Silverstone, I feel like it was Hamilton's fault. He missed the apex, but I don't feel like it was intentional. I'm going to hit this guy. Whereas in Monza, I feel like it was Verstappen being ignorant, like I'm not backing out. The Morocco fast, bro, listen, I don't care what they do. It's done. Like, Senegal, they won it. And all the antics that was going on in the game itself, yeah, for me, it's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. They're going to try and strip Senegal. It's too late, bro. Like, no one is going to recognize them man as champions, bro. I'm sorry. We got Camille in here. Dara's in here. Well, Dara signed up. This is finna be crazy, bro. I'm gonna get cooked. I'm gonna be dishing out DR, bro. Yeah, because, bro, these men are all trying to stop the goalkeeper from having his towel, bro. Alright, what are we doing there? Yeah, if the referee didn't lock off the game at the time, you can't be coming afterwards talking about forfeit, bro. You're tripping. It's diabolical, man. And I don't even like the way how Morocco and the Moroccan fans were even carrying on. But no one's gonna recognize them as a champion. And to be honest, like, it kind of like, it makes the African Cup of Nations just look like a bunch of rubbish, like a pointless tournament. Yeah, Monza was on Max for sure, bro. That, like, what was the point? No, what was the point? But the thing is with Max, right? Max's weakness is his temper, but at the same time, his strength is he knows when to push the limit. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like, you know, some people say that, oh, Max is like, he bottles it under pressure. And I feel like a lot of people bottle it under pressure. If you look at, for instance, like, if you look at a lot of Hamilton's titles, right? He's not had many titles where he was getting hunted down by a guy who just had a faster car, you know? Because if you look, like 2007, I know it was early, but, you know, mistakes were made. Even 2008, when you think about it, the last race of the season in Brazil wasn't a great race for him. And that was, again, someone in a faster car hunting him down. So that can happen. You know what I mean? If you look at Lando last year, didn't perform great when he was getting hunted down by someone who, at the end, was in a fast car. That's what can happen when you know you don't have the car to beat this guy. So I feel like when Max knows he doesn't have the car at the end of the season, that's when you start seeing him driving people off. Calculated risks. You know, even Schumacher, if you go back to 94? Damon Hill had the car. Damon Hill's car was faster by the end of that season, bro. And what happened? That's why Schumacher made the mistake in Adelaide. 1997, Schumacher knew Villeneuve's car was way faster. What happened? He started trying to drive him off the track. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, we don't get to see what people are like under that pressure when you know someone else is in a faster car and the last race comes down to who finishes in front, you know? But most drivers in that situation, they bottle it. How many drivers in the last race of the season, they're getting hunted down by someone in a faster car, How many guys have a perfect performance in the last race, bro? Cheers, Jim. I can't think of many guys that maybe Alonso in 2006, but then again Schumacher had a puncher. But most guys in that situation, they end up not having a great race, man. It's happened to them all. When you think about Lando was what? Real close to losing that championship last year. Yeah, but look, Piastri, bro. Piastri did well, but he bottled it, bro. Piastri bottled it. My man finished third in a 2-horse race, bro. He was over 100 points in front of Max and finished behind him. That's poor. And then people tried to say that it was McLaren favoring Piastri. Bro, just look at Piastri's second half of the season since he got into F1. It's the same every single time, bro. He falls off a cliff. Can't blame McLaren for that. He's got the same form every single season. This has been in F1 in the second half. He falls off. Right, we've got 8 minutes. Should I test this setup or what? I think we've had the rest that we needed, right? We're ready to get gapped by 2 seconds a lap by McCormack. I even think, bro, I think I could drop the wing, you know. Don't know if I need. Let me try to drop the wing. Alright, let me cover this up. I have to change the setup a little bit. I'll drop the wing 1. We'll see. I've made alterations. Alright.
Locking enabled.
Warm these tires up. This is one of those tracks where, like, you gotta get used to using all the track. That's what, like, the esports drivers, right? They're so good at using every inch of the track. See what the car's like through here. Okay. I mean, that was just cold tires. Man, Lewis lost speed after he went vegan is wild, bro. Oh. Oh,
Log building
brother.
finished.
Damn. Yo, Chad, what's happening, bro? The 296 looks like it's pretty fast around here, but from what I saw, the tire wear seems to be quite high. So, I don't know, man. We'll see, bro. We'll save that. It definitely fast. There's someone on the list that's on the leaderboard that's up there. I think the Ferrari was fast around here before. It's got a lot of natural. Bro, what is it? Hold on. Why are all the Dons signed up, bro? What are we doing here? Is Camille Jacko's in there? Dyer's in here. He's just gonna punish me because of what I did. Yo. Go back. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I'll never put you in insane again. Yo, I can't believe a man said Lewis lost speed after he went vegan. That is funny, bro. You know, generally, do you know what I think? Man like Marius. You know what I think? I think if you're in a good car for too long and you no longer have to be at the limit, I feel like you can lose speed. I mean, he spent a long time in Mercedes having a great car. And then Bottas as a teammate didn't really have to, you know, he can be 80% and still beat Bottas. You know what I mean? And before you know it, bro, BMW at Qatar is crazy work. It is. It's even crazier when you consider who I'm racing against, bro. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be back. Right, your boy's back. There's my damn headphones. I know, dating Kim Kardashian is a weird one still. Man said the BBL cost a few tenths. I don't know, man. Look, I don't know, bro. But every time Kim Kardashian gets her hands on a brother, them man end up. The life is down the toilet, mate. Me personally, bro, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. There's too much dirt on her name, bro. Mad service history is wild. Like she had her oil change way too many times in that. Too many mechanics open the hood. Yo, you lot are actually diabolical, bro. Yeah, I'm back on the grind, man. I'm back on the grind. Kim, bro, dating Kim K, to me, like, I don't know. I struggle to see the connection, bro. Like, but you know, he's into the whole celebrity world thing, innit? Me personally, I don't get it. And even if he was, bro, there's so many women you could choose, bro. Like, you're Lewis Hamilton, bro. There's so many women you could choose. Man chose Kim K. I can't lie, that's gotta be like a fantasy thing, bro. He must have been like fantasizing about it or something, because in my opinion, no man wants to date a woman where her background is public and everyone knows, you know, like where she's been and, you know. I know, that's the thing, like, video evidence is out there, like, that's your missus, bro, like, nah. Bro, we've all seen the Ray J tapes, bro, I can't even lie, she weren't even working hard in that, you know what I mean? Like, what? This ain't special. Like, Kim, we needed more from you. More effort. Yo, Kanye making a song about Lewis is wild. I saw, where was I reading it? That some American fans didn't know that Hamilton's mum was a white lady. And then they were trying to criticize his mum. I'm like, huh? Bro, what? I'm like, these lot are tripping. Oh my God. Okay. Just didn't get down. Yo, Maris, what are you saying? You back? We saying thinking about nah, bro. That I saw that tape years ago. I was like, bro, come on, bro. I know Kim can do better than that. I know she can do better than that. You never know, she's older now, innit? You might be doing bits now. Oh no, I'm wide. Oh, bollocks. Oh my god. Bro, my bumper. Ouch. Man. Okay, overfueled. Check. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? Rubbish. Wow. Allow it. 53.8. Could you stop? Damn. Sheesh. McCormack's actually a problem, bro. Genuinely.
Log building finished.
Well, you got a new team, yeah? Oh, you need to start grinding, brother. I was actually close to third. Yo, I got slapped. I got slapped. Alright.
Teams and drivers go to
Whoa,
the
whoa,
grid
whoa.
for a race start.
They were good, we're good, we're good. Rules and breaks. Yeah. Come on. I feel like there was a little hint of understeer in there still. First in the first corner. Nope. Not with a Ford next to me, bro. Remember, the Astons are very fast down the straight, and the Ford is faster on acceleration than the BMW, so I definitely am not going to be first by turn one.
Formation lap has started.
Yep, Bling Clean, 110%. That propelled her career. Never mind anything else, but her mum was okay with all of that, you know? I've never understood why people are enamored by the Kardashians, bro. What do they do? Just marry a bunch of men and just get divorced constantly. Bollocks. Like, she's pretty, so what? Plenty of pretty women.
Green flag, green flag.
You see? Look at the Ford. Look at that. Bro, I'm getting smoked down the straight. This is not fair. Oh! It's carnage behind. Alright. That was not good. I think the guy behind is Jack on his alt account, I think. Oh my God. Yeah, oh yeah, Handy makes some dope liveries, bro. Yo, SSV, how you doing, bro? I'm getting track limits for no reason. I need to chill out. We definitely don't have the pace of the guys in front. They're in the 54s. These are just flying, bro. Is that the team you're in, yeah? Come on. That's a strong team, brother. You're kidding me. What's my luck like, bro? Oh, mate. Yeah, trust me. 55s is not an option for me right now. I need to chill on the cuts, bro. Well, Camille's made a mistake. Serve way on the last corner. They are fighting. Uh-oh. Oh, we got past Camille. Yo, Sully, how you doing, bro? We're all just getting cooked by McCormack right now. What did I just see? Is my man teleporting? I swear I saw some teleportation. All of a sudden, I can't do the first sector anymore. Great. I think someone needs to check McCormack's compression ratio, bro. This setup does not like curbs, bro. It's McCormack Esports. Yeah, bro. McCormack's probably top 3 sim racers in the world right now. Like, the guy's fast on everything. Yeah, the changes that I made are not good for race pace, man. Car's got more understeer in it. When the tires start going off, it's just more and more understeering. What's going on in front? Camille back up into the podium position. Now McCormack was in front of correct. McCormack was gone, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, see the understeer in the setup is kicking in. If it was contact with Camille, it would have been Matrice because they were close together. At the time, McCormack was definitely the fastest on ACC, bro. We'll check the replay. But I think Jacko Matrice was right behind Camille. From what I could see from my position anyway. I think McCormack was probably the fastest on Rensport as well, to be honest. And that was tough because that was literally the fastest esports drivers in the world, you know? When you can beat guys like Josh Rogers and flipping the Team Redline guys, you're a joke. Yeah, you see how, like, my late pace in the race is nowhere near what it was in the last race? That's what I tinkered with the setup and I took the rake out of it, you know? Right.
Log building finished.
Top 5 again. Bro, Rensport, I finished, bro. What was Rogers was what? Let's remove another 10 kilos. Now, I had a podium earlier still, I can't lie. I backed out the podium earlier, brother. Damn. We're not doing no more. We're not doing any more. Let's have a look at the replay anyway. Late stream, not really. Let's have a look at the replay anyway. Oh yeah, Bling, if you're saying Rogers was the fastest on Rensport, nah, there was a few people quicker than Rogers on Rensport, man. Can't lie. Just have to look at the results in the final when they're in Saudi Arabia. McCormack, it wasn't for his team, bro. McCormack was killing everybody, bro. He was smoking everyone. But them Team Redline guys, Sebastian Job, what's the other guy's name? What's the other guy's name that's fast, bro? I can't remember. There's another guy for Team Redline who was always rapid, bro. I say there was 4 people that were really fast, and then I'd probably say Rogers. But on the raw pace, yo, McCormack was in that, especially in the finals, bro. Crazy. He was literally carrying his whole team by himself because it was a team event, so your whole team has to finish well. McCormack was winning, and then the rest of his team was finishing like 5th and 6th and shit. And he was winning almost like every race, bro. And the thing with Rensport is like you get 1 lap. You literally get 1 lap in quali. That's it, you know? So you have to, the pressure is on to perform every single time. I don't know. Team Redline won that, bro. Coanda got smoked. Redline won that. At the Esports World Cup, Team Redline won. Because Team Redline have got too many good drivers, bro. They got a lot of good drivers, so they, even if they didn't win the race, they're finishing like 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Whereas McCormack would win, but the rest of his team will be like 5th, 6th. So the team points couldn't do shit. No, not Siggy. There's another one. What's his name, bro? There's Sebastian Job. Hold on, let me go look this up, bro. It's annoying me that I can't remember his name. Yeah, Luke Bennett. That's it. Luke Bennett, bro. Rapid. This Donny. Rapid. So Luke Bennett. Who else was crazy fast? Is Sebastian Job not part of these lot anymore? But they had like Sebastian Job, Rietveld, Kevin Siggy. Not fair, fam. Like the team's just OP, bro. You know? Like this team's OP, bro. So it doesn't matter if they don't win. Whereas McCormack had Kevin Ellis Jr., but everybody else was just not as fast, you know? Yeah, bro. McCormack's different gravy, bro. Let's see. What was the I think Rensport got dropped from the Esports World Cup, innit? I believe. This man won 200 bag, you know. These man won 200 bags, bro. Yeah, bro, the team's, it's OP, bro. Crazy, bro. This was McCormack's team, innit? Bro, he was carrying. I mean, they won 100 bag, still. McCormack was absolutely carrying. Coanda, yeah, they got smoked. But 40 bags still. No? Match 1. Match 2. Yeah, this is peak, bro. But because it's a team event, I don't think you can see the individual results. Can't see the individual results of the race. McCormack was winning a lot of races, bro, but because it was only him, nothing he could do. Yeah, you can't see the individual driver results. You're going to see the teams, bro. But yeah, like I say, bro, my man is McCormack's definitely up there, bro. Like fastest sim races in the world. I'd say obviously the Team Redline guys because they are rapid on everything. You see them when they do the endurance races on LMU. in the hypercars, they destroy it. iRacing, destroy it. Rensport, destroy it. Do you know what I mean? Like, anywhere where they go, they just destroy it, bro. Like, they're the fastest on everything. As a team, you know? I mean, Rensport is, yeah, it's definitely not, you know, a proper sim. I played it. I'm gonna say it's a proper sim, but it's still one of them ones where you got to be very good to get to the level that those guys were at, innit? But at the moment, LMU needs to get its act together in terms of esports events, man. It's been a while now. They need something. And I think once we do get the big esports event, then you're going to actually see the level that everybody's at, because there's a lot of people that just race, don't put in a lot of time, they're just fast. But yo, if they were to put in time, I think the order, the tier list would probably look a lot different, bro. You know? I'm good, bro. I was just, I apologize. I didn't mean to put you in insane, brother. We know. We know. Never again, never again. I don't know how you're doing 53s, mate. Don't get it. I take it that Aston's pretty good. What are you saying, Dara? Are you doing the endurance Sebring? Need to see you doing more endurance races, mate. You need to get the stream on. Need to get them streams back up, brother. Yeah, that seems pretty quick, man. What's next weekend? Is there a 10-hour coming up or something? I think there was like a Qatar 10-hour. Someone said it. I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, Qatar. I would stream the whole thing, like broadcast the whole event. If my missus isn't streaming on the same day, I will broadcast the whole event, bro. Because there's actually nowhere to watch the races. Who are you driving with then? Yo, that every time I do a driver tier list, bro, always gets sticky. Okay. That should be a good one, man. I think BOP needs a look, but it depends. If the Aston's like, let's say if the Aston's not great on virtual energy, I think that the Lexus could probably be within a couple of attempts, but we'll see. Avoiding drive-throughs is going to be the main problem anyway. Especially like when you get to the last sector, when the hypers start coming through and overtake you at the wrong time. If you have to press the brakes going through the fast sector at the end, bro, it can get pretty lethal. It's a dangerous track, this. Jacko looked pretty quick for a split second in that race. The Porsche as well. But why are people scared of the Porsche, man? Is it tire wear? I swear the Porsche is better on virtual energy than some of the other cars as well. Alright, normally I get a good start. I got absolutely smoked. Yo, I've been used to getting good starts, bro. What's this? Yo, no, that Ford off the start is actually diabolical. What the fuck? Yo, no. Stop it. Bro, what is this Ford off the start? Fucking hell. Look, he's trapped. Bro, this Ford's crazy on acceleration. Actually a problem. Actually, there was some diabolical behavior behind me. I think this guy must get binned. This guy in front that comes across. Yo, he wipes out everybody. Wow, wow, wow. Bro, I don't think I've seen a brake get pressed in that whole entire time. Oh, we did, slightly. Crazy work. Crazy work, bro. Oh, yeah, he didn't even... Dang! Dang! That was carnage, mate. He was behind all this. Survival. That's what that is. That is survival. Let's have a look at Jacko anyway. The Ford looked kind of fast. With the rotation that the Ford's got now, yeah, I bet it's decent. Better. Let's skip forward. No, hold on. Yo, I'm sorry. I have a feeling this Ford is decent, bro. Good on brakes, and the acceleration is mad. If the Ford's got good tyre wear, I think the Ford is viable around here. Because since the update, the balance in the Ford means that it's got a lot of natural rotation, you know? I don't know why they're complaining. The Ford looks quick. It's good on brakes, good on acceleration. The only question mark is virtual energy, but that's not something that I've tested or anything, but it's probably got as good a tyre wear as the Aston, to be honest. And on a track like this, where the straight's not that long, you know, not having insane straight line speed doesn't really matter as much. Maybe it's got a certain difficulty in terms of like having to drive it, but if you're extremely good, like some of the guys are, I think it's viable. Skip forward. Oh, Camille had pretty good pace early on there. And starts getting gapped. Oh shit, what happened? What happened? You must make a mistake somewhere. Where does he make the mistake? Oh shit! Damn! Like that. I said, don't look at me. Oh, he saved it though. Jeez. Yeah, I know that's at least 8% of your tires gone, bro. I know that's 8% of your tires gone, brother. Yo, them sideways slides, bro. Sometimes you're just better off just binning it all the way around. I had a moment like this. It's when you come off the curb wrong, innit? I think. Yeah, it's, you know what, like, for me, a 30 FPS, I saw you lag. I saw you have a massive lag spike in front of me and you lost pure time. But for me, like, what I've noticed on LMU, or the trend at the moment, is like, your car has to have a lot of rotation, bro. It has to have a lot of rotation, because the moment you start getting tire wear and you start losing the rotation, it's just pure understeer, and then you end up killing your tires. So if you look at, like, my last race, the race I did just then, and I took some, I took a lot of rake out of the car. While the tires are fresh, it's cool, but as soon as you start getting tire wear, it's just pure understeer. And then because you got understeer, you end up scrubbing the tires even more, so you just go slower and slower, man. You had insane lags. Yeah, I see you have a crazy one, bro. Where was it? I think it was when you drop behind, I know this is Jamie on his alt account, right? Or Jack, whatever his name is. Where was it? It was I was wondering how he got in front of you. Okay. There was one where I saw you take the corner, and then all of a sudden you was taking the corner again. I was like, wait, what? Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, that's where I saw it. That's exactly where I saw it. I was like, what the hell? I thought I saw you take the corner, and then you were taking the corner again. I was like, yo, I must be getting tired, bro. This track is definitely tricky. I found early on when the track first came out that I would get mesmerized to the point where I would forget what corner was next. It started to all look the same to me, you know. And I don't have that on any other track. I tell you what though, yeah, they need to hurry up and bring out Barcelona. I don't know what's going on. I thought we would have Barcelona by now, honestly. I don't know how to do a decent lap here, period, mate, to be honest. I think this track, what I would give, like, guys who are fast there, bro, is, like, the track usage, like, using all of the track. So important, like, getting the right lines for the corners. Because a lot of it is, like, accuracy, like, when you're off throttle, you know? If you mess up just a little bit, you just lose so much time. Like me, my first sector is horrific. I can't do the same first sector twice. See, like that right there, where you have to sort of play with the throttle. Those are the instances where I'm just making mistakes, bro. Does the force feedback app work? It works for me because I've got a T300. Some people saying if you've got like the more higher end wheels, some people say it's a little bit delayed, but again, that's if you. I've got it open right now, actually. Let me just show you quick. Pull that up over here, because like with the force feedback app, there is some benefits. Like you can get rid of, if you want, you can get rid of the ABS rumbling that shakes your wheel. You can do all sorts, but you have to bear in mind when you change things, it does increase latency. So a lot of the things, if it's got latency, I just put them down because I don't want it to be delayed. I don't want it to delay my steering input, but you can take away a lot of the forces that you don't like, you know? Because I know some people don't like the ABS force at all. So like, let's say if you like the base force feedback of the game, you can, this is the LMU force feedback app, basically. So like if you was to, where is it? Somewhere in here, it's got the base force feedback for LMU. If you go on the LMU forum, you can download it. And I've done a video on it. If you go for my videos, you can see like how you got to set it up. But it's got like all different types of force feedback that the game doesn't have. But some people say, depending on the wheel, some people say they don't like it. Other people swear by it. Like for me, on a T300, it's way better. The ABS, where is it? Braking, lockup, lockup strength, all that. You can just turn it off basically. You can turn that ABS shaking, you can turn that off with this app. Because when I remember when this game first came out, they had the in the settings they had the coefficient and the saturation for. It was actually in the menu, in the settings menu, and when you change the coefficient and saturation, it made you able to feel the back end a lot. So I loved it, and then they updated it and took it away, and then I would have to go into the game files to put the coefficient and saturation on, like for the T300. Otherwise, the game felt terrible. And then after a while, it just kind of felt like it wasn't doing anything when I changed it. And then I found out about this app, and then now the middle of the wheel doesn't have that empty feeling, and I could feel what the rear of the car is doing. But the only thing is you have to take your time when changing stuff, because some things, even though it makes the wheel feel like the weight of the wheel feels so much nicer, you can induce understeer. So you feel like your setup is understeery, but it's not. It's the force feedback that's making your car understeer. But you can make the weight so much better. The way how I configured mine is, I configured mine when I leave the garage on cold tires. Because for some tracks on cold tires on the T300, the car was lethal. Like there was a period where I couldn't stop spinning. Every single time I leave the garage in quali on cold tires, I would bin it every time. So I started configuring my force feedback around that. So I was making the car feel way more easier to feel the rear end. So on cold tires, I stopped binning it, and then it ended up being way better for the race, bro. Like my pace around Interlagos, which is my favorite track, improved way more. But as I said, if you go through it, I think there's a manual for it somewhere. If I can find it, I'll post it probably in my Discord or something. But there's a manual for it, and then you can literally fine tune everything. But if you go through it, crazy, like it's got everything. When I say everything, it's got every single thing you can think of, bro. Kick response, the yaw. But as I said, go through it slowly, because you can make your wheel feel terrible if you change the wrong things. But as I said, in the presets, they got presets for depending what your wheel is. But it's got the game-based force feedback only. So you can put that on, and then you can change the ABS to where the ABS ain't kicking in anymore. ABS pulse. So like if you put this all the way down, you literally just turn off the ABS, bro. Boom, just untick it. Then that ABS shaking, gone. You try it for T500. Yeah, like as I said, it's on the if you go on the Le Mans Ultimate forum and just type in, or just type it into Google and you'll see it pop up. Or you can watch my video and it's got the links underneath my video for the force feedback app. But as I said, because I'm using a T300, I base everything off of the T300. If you're using direct drive wheels, like your settings are going to need to be totally different from mine. You know? But there's a lot of people that's got their presets for the direct drive wheels. You just have to go on the website, you know. There's presets for Moser here. Where is it? Where is it? Guide. Yeah, I've got a lot of my own presets. Yeah, Moser R21 preset for that. Preset for Sim Magic Alpha. The 15 Newton meter. There's a preset for the Sim Magic Alpha 15 Newton meter. Whatever. Preset for a T300. And they update the app often. So you probably want to get the latest version. Let me see. Let me see what the latest version is right now. It'll look. LMU FFB app. What's the latest version then? You just listen. The new version again. When they bring, bro, these lot bring out new versions. I swear, like, every week, bro, newer version. What they done? FFB smoothness fixes, reduce curb impact in self alignment torque. Bro, as I said, you can get absolutely lost in this, man. You can get absolutely lost. So if you want to download it, you just have to go down to the assets, click on that, and then the new version will be here. Click that to download it. 8 hours ago. So yeah, this is today. They brought out a new version today. What else did they change? Hybrid curb strike rejection, physics saturation. Man, this I've not seen. This thing gets updated so regularly. It's crazy. Implemented per wheel friction circle, enhanced tire grip, estimation with dynamic load sensitivity. There's lots, bro. Loads. And all this is literally on the LMU forum. So, as I said, you can go through it. There's page after page after page. There's lots of people dropping their. How many pages are that? Yeah, 56 pages, bro. There's tons of pages, bro. A lot of people drop their settings in here as well. So just have a little look, lads. You know what I mean? Have a little look. I'm sure you guys will figure it out. But first, you're probably gonna have to watch my video on how to set it up in game. Because in game, if you look, if I just go back to the game and I'll go to settings, you'll see that I've got everything turned off. Because basically, it takes control of the force feedback. So you see here, I've got everything switched off. Apart from this, because the T300 runs on inverted. Most of you guys' wheels will probably have inverted off, I would think. But for T300, you have to have it inverted. But you have to turn off the force feedback and everything else. And then you let the app take control. Pretty much. So, yeah. Give it a try. Message me. Tell me what you guys think of it, man. For me, like for lower end wheels, it's definitely better. If you've already got a high end wheel, I'm not sure how much help it would be. As I said, a lot of people on the high end wheels say that it's got a delay for them, but I'm not sure if that's because they've got their settings wrong. Like I said, certain settings are going to increase your latency. So if I put this up, you can see latency goes up, you know. So kick response, that'll be like the back end. You know? If I pull it up, you can see the latency goes up. So I run with anything that has high latency, I run that stuff low. Unless it makes a huge difference to the way how the car feels. But generally I turn it off. But as I said, man, have a look yourself, lads. Have a look. I did do a video on it, so I'm not gatekeeping those secrets, bro. I literally try to help the community, especially if you're struggling with FFB, man. But anyway, lads, 20 past 11. I'm getting off. I've got school runs to do in the morning. Got school runs to do in the morning. All right, but I'll try to get some videos out for you guys before the weekend. All that good stuff. I definitely need to get the VR out. Do some races in VR. But it's starting to get a bit hot. It's gonna be a sweat fest, man. Anyway, lads, I will catch you guys. I'll catch you guys next week, Monday. Just look out for the videos. All right, take care, lads. Peace.
Last week, turn it into real right here in these sheets. Baby, can you put it on me, on me, on me? Yeah. My lipstick living on your shirt. We ain't even made it inside the door. I'll throw it back even when it hurts. Will you make love to me here on the floor? Couch, kitchen, hallway, any way you wanna find. You just gotta give me that sign, and I'ma give it to you all this time. Hands on my waist, I'm backing it up.